Hello and welcome to my channel, The Inspired Goddess. Today I am doing November reading, so that's November 2020. And today I thought I'd do pick a leaf as it's autumn. And yeah, so if you pick a leaf, so we got 1, 2 or 3 to pick from, and this time it's a 5-card reading. So the first card is your present moment. The second card is going to be about what you're going to be working on the now. Your third card, and this is for everybody that does that is listening to this reading. I've been told about from my spirit guide that everybody needs energy healing for November. So if you can find someone that's an energy healer, there is actually energy healing YouTube videos that everybody can look at and go to. Or you can find people on Facebook that are doing it online. I do it myself. I do distant healing. I do distant crystal healing. So if anybody did want a healing, my email address will be in the description of this YouTube channel. So you'll be able to find me and email me, and I'll be able to email you back and set up a distant healing for you. So card number 4 is your next steps and a bit of advice. And the last card is guidance from the angels. So let's start with pile number 1. So we've got this beautiful dark brown leaf here. I'm going to put that there out the way. And I always start at the bottom because this is just how I read. So for the first card, I've got Starseed. What lights you up? So in this present moment in time, what lights you up? I'm feeling obviously it's lockdown for us again soon, and I'm picking up that some people need to not dwell on what is going to happen in a month's time, and being more mindful what's going off this time. This time it's our second lockdown. So don't dwell on mental health is what I'm being told, and to find something that you'll be interested in doing. So a hobby from home, like painting a picture, colouring in a book. I know it sounds daft, but we need to keep the focus off what's happening and just focus on yourself. Now this pile also represents starseeds. That means somebody in this pile is actually a starseed and has been working on themselves already. And this is just acknowledgement to tell them, yes, you are a starseed. Obviously they're looking far out in the ocean, looking at what's coming next. Don't know, we're sat here dwelling on the future. But this time it's about the present moment, and focus on yourself rather than what's going on in the world. Try and focus on yourself and do something that lights you up, that will bring joy and love back into you, so you don't go backwards into your mental health, is what I'm being told by this card. So we've got to stick into being more joyful and happy this time round, and seeing if we can find hobbies from home or even go out to nature. I don't think we're being stopped going out to nature. I know it's going to be rubbish weather, but last year I went out, took my wellies off and just splashed in sludge and it was so good. I loved it. I might do it again, and this time hopefully I won't go out when it's chucking it down in rain, but just stuff like that, just stuff to bring back your inner child as well, because that's where our joy comes from. So the next card, working on the now, If this is someone that's already spiritual and already on their path, this is asking you, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So this is about looking deep inside yourself. What is it that you can bring out into the world that's joyful, that's peaceful? What can you bring to the world that's loving and pure and good? And what can you focus on that will bring the world into new energy, into better energy? She's also got her eyes closed, so that's telling me that it's going to be a bit more of a peaceful time this time round for you. That it's not going to be so emotional, or she's content. She seems to be finding herself a lot better this time round, a lot more. And she's not actually looking into the distance, she's actually just sat with her mind and she's peaceful. So something tells me when you do work on your hobbies, lighting yourself up and not focusing on the world, you're going to be more content with yourself and more at peace. And she's got crystals around her, so maybe on the energy healing that I was on about in the beginning of the video, maybe you need to be around crystals. And I do sell crystals on my Facebook page, which is PurePampered PureHealing, and also Pure Healing Crystals and Healing Energy with Emma. They're on Facebook. One's a group, one's a like page. You can add them or just get some crystals offline. It's fine. And be around their energy, and that will help to bring in this calmness and in this peace around you. So yeah, so this card is basically talking about working on being more grounded, and what is it your soul is calling you to do. So looking in more inside yourself and what you think that you need to do right now within this month to help you focus and feel better, rather than going backwards into not so a mindful state, but getting into a mindful state. There are all courses all over Facebook with different things. I've done loads through the first lockdown. Well, I've been locked down ever since it started because I haven't been very well. But yeah, I don't actually mind this month off because I can get myself better. So for the third card, this is about energy healing. So I'll read this card to you. So what I'm being told is that everybody needs some kind of energy healing through this month of November. So like I said, try and find a healer or go through YouTube, do some meditation. You can even find Reiki healing on YouTube. But it's all to do with energy and energy healing. And this card says, blessings in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinity wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So sometimes when we feel stuck, we can actually call upon the angels or archangels to come in and protect us and to ask for help. So if you're feeling stuck, ask them for signs, what you can do to help be more mindful this time with the lockdown. Or maybe ask for help with money, into looking for a new job. Ask for help to put food on the table, and they will actually give you signs. It's mainly through your phone sometimes, or the TV, or just somebody walking past, or a friend getting in touch with you, or a random person getting in touch with you and say, oh, I've got a job. Most of the time that is an angel answering your prayer. So just ask and you'll receive. So this month might be a blessing in disguise for you. Well, it probably is with this card coming out. So we've been in this situation. Sometimes it's not actually a bad thing being in lockdown. I know there's a lot of negativity and a lot of people have lost a lot of money and going through the mill, but actually we find ourselves a lot more better with having time off work. I know that sounds mental, but it's true. I've done the work on myself through lockdown, and I've come out as a totally different person, and yeah, and I'm just getting used to being that new me. I'm not always or there yet, but I'm getting there. But so this situation to you, it might not be even about the lockdown, it might be something else, because you might be watching this video in the near future. This might be related to a job, or it might be related to coursework, but mainly because I'm talking about this month, it's probably is to do with lockdown. So like just taking the situation and do some healing. And obviously when you sit and look inside yourself, you'll be this woman here. And this is not just for women, these cards for men as well, so even the men will probably feel more content and relaxed as well. And the men need to look inside themselves sometimes and do some healing work on themselves. It's not a bad thing, it's a blessing sometimes, and people forget that. People forget that things that come to us are actually blessings because they don't like change. They don't like changing things or can't get used to change because we're not built that way. We're not built to change. We're built to stay the same in society, unfortunately. So when something new comes along, we have to think of a different perspective. And not a lot of people can do that. Even though some of us are already spiritual and awakened and see things as a different light, sometimes we have to look and think, well, I can actually do something on me rather than do what the world is doing. Maybe I should be focusing more on myself and heal me, and then I can get back out there once the world has gone back to a bit of normality. Hopefully in 2021 we'll get that. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So these are my new cards and I love them, and this is the artwork. These cards are called Heart and Soul, and this is card 4. So this is next steps or advice to you, what you might need to hear right now. So this is, do not discount your imagination, for it is through an inspired thought that something beautiful is created. You will soon be inspired by an inner vision. Your imagination is real. It can and will become your reality. If you trust in the power of love, the imagination is a magical and creative force full of endless possibility. That's a nice card. So while you're going through the process and the blessing in disguise comes along, this is telling me that you're going to get something inspired, like a vision, to create something new. So maybe you're going to be creating a new life for yourself. Maybe you're going to be creating a new job, work for yourself. Maybe you're going to think that there's something more that you want to do with your life, like a new course, something entirely of a new career, and create something new for yourself. And this is card 5 for a little bit more guidance, and it says Teresa at the top, and she's hugging herself. It's a bit of self-love there. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So like saying a bit of self-love, self-care there, because she's hugging herself and she's smiling. So in this lockdown, we all need to do a bit of a pamper on ourselves, get our self-care back, and just take a break from life and what's going on in the world. I mean, even take a break off social media for a bit, so you're not focused on it 24/7, because you can get a lot of negative energy for that through Facebook. We all get addicted to social media, and we can and sometimes we need to take the focus off social media because it can drain you as a person. So I hope that resonated with pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2 now. So we have this big leaf out the way. So for pile number 2, for your present moment, we have got boundaries. So in this November, you're going to be setting up boundaries for yourself, or you've already set up boundaries for yourself of where you need to be right now. You've probably put boundaries in place already. And I'm seeing the boundaries are more on yourself and what you need to put boundaries on yourself for. Sometimes it's other people, but sometimes boundaries can be about if you want to change something within yourself. Sometimes we have to put a boundary on ourselves and say, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to do this instead. And then you have to keep repeating the process over and over again. But it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So I'm guessing you've probably, if this is the present moment, you're already doing this right now. Seeing where you need to say no more instead of yes, and not let people drain your energy, because it can get like that sometimes when people expect too much from us, or it's expecting too much from yourself. And if you're expecting too much from yourself, you're just going to drain yourself and you're going to have a negative mindset. So you're going to have to put in boundaries to stop that, and then that negative mindset will slowly go away. So card number 2 is what you need to work on now. And you've got Warrior Woman. So this is about standing your ground. So you're doing the boundaries, but we've got to keep standing our ground with ourselves. And obviously this is for men as well, to stand your ground and to be a warrior. So this is a woman warrior. Have you answered your deepest calling? So what is sitting inside yourself? What is in the instincts that you need to feel and look at? She has a sword in front of her face. So do you need to fight with something, or do you need to see something for what it's really for? Like to see the people in your life for who they're really for? Or to see what this lockdown is really all about? Because she has one eye open, and I'm being drawn to the eye more than anything else in the card and roses. But to this I'm being drawn to the eye. So she's awakening, she's moving away. But she's also standing her ground, and she's got the sword in front of her face. So she's not letting anything bad come past her. And the roses for me is more about the heart chakra, because it's like the rose quartz. So maybe you've been doing some healing on your heart, and now you're like, I'm not taking crap anymore from anybody. I'm standing my ground. I'm being the warrior woman. I like that card. It's really nice. I don't get anything else from that card, so I'm going to move on. So energy healing, what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, I'm being told that everybody this month needs to find some sort of energy healing, whether it's meditation, doing a bit of mindfulness, finding a Reiki healer on YouTube or through Facebook and do it from online, or finding a crystal healer. I actually do distant healing myself, so I do distant healing with crystals and energy work. So if you did want a distant healing from me, I will be writing my email in the description box so you can get in touch with me for that. Yeah, I'm just being told that everybody this month needs some sort of healing doing, even if it's just a salt bath. Healing me and salt is very healing. If you have a salt bath, it actually cleanses the soul. So any type of healing, you can find crystal healing. Even if you go to the shop and buy some crystals or buy crystals offline, I do also sell them. I have a Facebook page called PureHealing, PureHealing Crystals on Facebook. It's a group page, or there's PurePampered PureHealing, a liked page that I have. So yeah, if you did want a healing from me, then that's I'm very grateful for that. But if not, you can find it on YouTube for free. You can find, even if you know someone, they'll probably do it through Zoom or through the phone. You can pretty much, they might even send you distant healing. It's all over Facebook really, healers, so you can find them anywhere. So for your healing card, I've got the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imaging yourself dipping into its healing room brings out desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. So this is talking about, so the salt bath that I mentioned probably be best for you with this card coming up, because obviously the sea is salt water. So if you can get some Himalayan salt or Epsom salts, and just have a bath with them. You don't need to go to the beach because it's winter for us, so it'd be freezing. But if you're anywhere else in the world and it's hot, go and see. Or if you're doing wild swimming lately, because I've seen some people doing the wild swimming, I wouldn't mind having a go at that. It looks fun, but I think I'll wait till summer because I don't want to freeze. But yeah, so yeah, if you have some salt, get some salt water. You can even use sea salt, but Himalayan salt is really nice. It detoxes you and helps with magnesium and stuff like that. So yeah, if you go on Google and type in Himalayan salt, you can buy some. I do actually sell it as well, and it'll tell you the full meaning as well, because it's quite long of what it actually does to the body. It's really good. I have salt baths quite often. It helps with pain as well, if you're in any pain at all. So that's the kind of healing you probably need this month. So for your next steps or advice, we have got this beautiful card. It's like a peacock. It looks cool. I love the artwork on these cards. They're so beautiful. And it says, "You are a living work of art." What just said about the front. A most sacred and eternal being. A multi-dimensional field of energy with no beginning or end. You are a floating island of consciousness, swimming within a cosmic sea of love. Live the dream, dare to be extraordinary. Oh, that sounds really nice. I hope you can see that card. So yeah, this is on about the sea again. So I think water for you is going to be your healing element for this month. So just be in water as much as you can. What is card 5 for your angel guidance? Have we got Bethany? You can see that. And she looks happy. She looks very content there. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath. There we go. They all resonate, don't they, these cards today? Or a pedicure. So massage, you can actually do self-massage. You do not need to go to see a therapist. I have actually been doing YouTube videos about self-massaging, and I did one ages ago, but I was so ill when I did it, it just did not turn out right whatsoever. So I am going to be redoing the self-massage YouTubes soon, because I am starting to get better now, thank God. And thank my guides and my angels, because they've been with me all the way, trying to get me better as well. So yeah, I am going to put up some self-massaging on, it's actually called self-love, self-care, because I've actually done a bit of what massage actually does to the body and for the person's well-being. But there's also going to be meditations on there, and it's working from the feet up to the face. So you get to learn how to do a proper facial as well. So yeah, and see, you got sea salt bath there. So I think again water will be great for you. So yeah, pile number 2. I hope that resonated with you and that was okay for you. Please comment and below and let me know on your feedback for the reading today, and just like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. That'd be great. Thank you. So now I'm going to move on to pile number 3, which is this cute little leafy over here. And I'm going to start with the first card. So your present moment is... Ooh, you got the Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. So someone is vibing high in this pile because it's saying you are devoted to your spirituality, or you're being devoted to something that you love and like, and that you are a priestess, and that you are a teacher. So maybe you are a teacher of something within your life right now. You're teaching people what to do within life. Maybe you're a coach. Maybe you're a yoga teacher. Maybe you're just teaching people how to live a better life without even knowing that you're a teacher, and showing people what to do. This person is, and it doesn't just mean like sisterhood, it could be brotherhood as well, and they could be like a high priestess themselves, because men are high priestess as well. And they can be psychics, men, just the same as women. It's just that I like these cards because they resonated with me so well when I used to watch YouTube videos all the time on readings, and I just saw these one day and had to have them. But anyway, I go off track sometimes, so I'm sorry. But she's holding the light within her, and it's coming out of her heart, and she's holding in, and she's content, and she's happy, and she's holding in her power. And then she has the people, her sisters or brothers, behind her, And she's devoted to it. She's devoted to her light. She's devoted to her soul. She's devoted to who she is as a person. That's really nice for the present moment. So, what working on the now? So what the house needs working on the now? Oh, we got a yes card. So there's something that's going to come into your life that you probably need to say yes to. Or maybe you need to say yes to more stuff instead of keep saying no to things. Maybe you're backing out of things in life that you don't need to. But I feel like there's actually something new. There's someone in this pile where there's something new is going to come their way, and they just need to say yes to it. Because she's got, like, she's looking over this way, and then she's looking over that way, being unsure, and then obviously you've got the image of where she's high vibing. So she's got, like, 2 paths to take, or maybe she's got 3 paths to take and she doesn't know which one. But there's something that's going to come in and you can say yes to it. You can say yes to that. So, energy healing. So yes, so I've been saying to everybody that everybody in these cards need to do some sort of energy healing. Me and my guide actually have a bit of a talk before we do the cards, and he tells me what I'm reading and how I'm reading. So that's why my readings are totally different to everybody else's. I don't follow what you're supposed to do. I go with my intuition and I go with my guides. And today he has told me that everybody needs to find some type of energy healing. So whether that's going on YouTube, finding a Reiki healer on there, finding a Reiki healer through Facebook. So I'm being told Reiki mostly for this pile. Maybe you need to find a crystal healer. I do crystal distance healing, also energy healing. So you can get in touch with me by my email. I will be putting it through the description box on here so you can email me. Also, I do have a Facebook page so you can find me. It's called PurePampered PureHealing. Or my crystal pages, if you want to buy any crystals, is Pure Healing Crystals and Healing with Emma. If you want to find those Facebook pages, by all means add them. I'd be very grateful. If not, you can go to a shop while they're still open, or order offline some crystals. Put crystals around you. Make sure you get advice though on how to use them properly and how to cleanse them properly, so they're used, so you know what you're doing with them. But they will give you some energy healing as well. So yes, so for this month, I think it's because it's another lockdown for me and everybody in the UK that reads my YouTube. Well, everywhere in the world is pretty much locked down still. I'm just getting advice for everybody to do a bit of healing. So pile number 2 got water, and I told pile number 1, about asking angels to help them if they need it, but also to have Reiki or crystals. So we'll see what this one is. So for pile number 3, with your healing, obviously this is pointing out your heart chakra. So there's something going on within the heart. So this says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So maybe you need some energy healing to do with your heart. Maybe you've got some pain still in there from something from your past that you need to let go of. Maybe it's just blocked and you need to open it up a bit more. Because when you do this, open up your heart, you'll figure out what it is you need to say yes to as well on your card, on your yes card from your second card, because your heart will just be like open and beating and be like, yes, I want to do that. You won't get it from your head, you'll get it from your heart. So with heart chakra you can have Reiki, but I have got green aventurine in my head for this, because you can use rose quartz as well, because that's for the heart chakra, but green aventurine is a bit stronger than the rose, and it's for a soulmate, the green aventurine. So whether it's to open up your heart for a soulmate to come through, I'm not sure, but this is what you need healing with right now, is your heart. So yeah, if you can get a green aventurine crystal, you can just place that on your heart. Just place it where your heart, in the middle of your chest, and it will just do the healing for you. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit or lay there for about 15 minutes. Just put some nice loving music on, just chill out music. YouTube have some amazing music for relaxation and energy healing, and you can just put that on there and just fall asleep, and it's just so peaceful, and it helps with mindfulness, and it will help through this lockdown process as well. It'll help you to stop thinking about it. So this is card 4, next steps or advice. So I love the artwork of these cards, they're beautiful. These are called heart and soul cards, and I saw them and I was there, my heart and soul was beating for them so I had to have them, and I think they're beautiful. I love the angel wings, and again, green aventurine on the heart there, like you've got 2 hearts in the picture. Through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. Oh, that's nice. So that interlines with your heart chakra as well, telling you that everything is fine, and that the power of love will unfold. So yeah, just get a piece of green aventurine and you're well away with healing your heart of yours. And then your last card is number 5 for the guidance. Melina, that's a nice name. I like the picture of this card. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So this is interlining with the yes, just say yes, because obviously I said she's going one way, the other way, 2 paths or 3 paths, don't know where to go. So maybe you've got to do the research on what it is that you're wanting in life, or seek advice before making a decision for you. But I would say do some heart healing first, because our soul knows and our heart knows what it is, what we truly want in our lives. But think logically with it as you do it to see if it will actually work first before you make the decision. That would be my advice to you, because sometimes we can go with our hearts without thinking. I've done that loads of times. But yeah, but it's telling you to say yes to it. So, but I think you've just got to decide what is it that you want to say yes to. So yes, this card resonates really well with this pile. It's really good. So I hope you can see that and read it. So I hope pile number 3, I hope that resonated with you. If you're new to the channel, then please like and subscribe to my page and leave feedback if you like, or what you thought of the reading tonight. I will be back again to do another reading, because this one was totally different to October. October was a 6-card read, and I didn't have these new cards that I have with me tonight. So yeah, so I'm going to do another reading on the 1st of December. I am looking to open up a subscription page. I've got to look into and do the research for me first to see if it will work, but I'm actually going to put more readings on there than my YouTube channel, because the subscription page will be a page where you pay a little bit of amount a month each month, and there will be loads of readings on there. There will be loads of different things about spirituality, advice on how you can heal yourself, about crystals, about self-healing. I'm even doing a little tier, because they're lining in tiers, of something called The Naked Truth, that I've been not guided into. It's something for me. I'm actually a model, and I do a lot of spiritual things with my modeling, so I'm gonna put that on the page as well. But I might actually put that as a completely different description box that people can get to, because obviously in The Naked Truth there might be some pictures in there that people aren't going to like, but they're nothing bad, or obviously you can't see anything, but it's just something that's come to me. It's my new project. I did it recently on Facebook with alcohol, because it was a year on the 28th that I quit drinking, and I did a Facebook post with some modelling photos, and they look so good that I'm about to put them on my Instagram. So yeah, I hope this reading was okay for you, and I'm going on again. But I wanted to give you what it is that I'm doing, that I am going to sign up to a subscription page where people can follow me, and I actually get paid a little bit for doing stuff, because I do give out a lot of stuff for free with my work at the moment. I'm not getting paid for anything, which I don't mind, because I like doing it, and I get to work with my guides and I enjoy it. And I am on the YouTube though, gonna put my PayPal if anybody does want to send me any donations. Just their donations are really just for me to get new cards, and that's it really, to keep me going, because I enjoy doing the cards, and yeah, and they all interline with each other, the cards. It's really bizarre how they all aligned, and they're all different cards as well, and from all different packs. So I love it. I love doing this job. This is like my new job in lockdown. It's become my new job and I love it so much. So yes, I hope everybody has a great November, and please get in touch with me if you need to talk on anything, like just a chat through lockdown if people are going through it bad, but I don't think we should go through it bad this time, because we've done it before. It's something it's not new anymore, is it? It is new, but it's not at the same time. So I think maybe we just need to like look, what is it can we do to like make us not think negative about this anymore? What can we do to like come together and bring out the love in the world again and the peace, rather than the hate and the fight? Because the more you hate and the fight, the more it just keeps bringing out negativity energy, and the more it stays here, and that's what people are forgetting. The more negative we are to this, the more it stays. So change your perspective, be a bit more positive about it, and hopefully it will change quicker. Anyway, take care everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the reading tonight. I know I have, and my spirit guides have been great with me. I love them very much, and my higher self and everything. So yes, take care everyone, stay safe, love you all, bye.